Hey class, as we move deeper into subnetting, we're going to be looking at the whole concept of subnetting via the magic number. But before we even do that, we have to understand the whole concept of class full subnet mask. Alright, so I have a little slide here before I get into the details of it. Classful net mask, which is basically what we talk about, we'll label class A, which is 255.0.0.0. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. We got class B, which is 255.255.0.0, and class C, which will begin first and foremost, which is 255.255.255.0. So we will be looking at a particular IP address, which is 192.168.3.55, and we're going to use the whole concept of ANDing, which is here. I'm going to explain this concept in the truth tables, where a true and a true is equal to a true, 1 and a 1 equals to a 1, a true and a false equals to a false, which is a 1 and a 0 equals to a 0. False and a true equal to 0, which is basically a 0 and a 1 equal to 0. And a false and a false equal to a false, basically, where a false and a false is equal to 0. So we'll be looking at basically converting these dotted decimal notations into 32-bit binary notations, for example. And we're looking at basically getting the net mask, because we're going to use this /24. What do you mean by /24? Basically, we're counting up all the ones on the net mask, and we're going to do a tutorial in detail for you how we count up all the ones on the net mask by 255.255.255.0. And if you also count up 255 in binary notation, it will be all ones are on an 8-bit octet. So this first octet here will be 255, the other one will be 255, and the other one will be 255. And of course 0 or 0. So if you also count up all of these ones here, it will be 24/24. So basically the first octet will be a /8, which is class A. The second octet will be a /16, which is class B. And the third octet, which is /24, which is basically class C. So we're going to be doing a tutorial basically that is going to show us how to find the network address as well as the broadcast address. Once you identify the network address, you will be able to get the broadcast address. So for this particular host, a question could come in exam, 192.168.3.55/24. What is the network address of this host here? And of course, with the whole concept of ANDing, which we'll explain in great detail, that will be 192.168.3.0.